Hey everyone, this is Corey with Stafford's EDC, and today I'm going to be giving you my little overview here of the Bestech knives, Tonic. Now, the reason this isn't going to be a full review is simply because I didn't get the chance to use this much. I have had this for about a week now, and I really just didn't have a whole lot of packages or anything come in, so cardboard wasn't really available to cut, and I was just busy. I just didn't have a chance to do much testing with this, but I did flick it a ton and handled it, generally speaking, while doing some homework and things like that. So I just want to give you my opinion mostly on something really neat about this knife that I'll be getting into in just a moment. Now, the things I want to get out of the way right at the beginning is that this here is designed by Colin from CM Knife Designs, which you can see there on the blade. Right there, you can see his logo. And of course, is being produced by Bestech. These are an M390. They are a backlock, though it is a unique backlock. And what is neat about this is I'm going to show you the tang of the blade here. You can see there's a couple different lines there. And the reason for that is because there is a detent ball on the back side of the lock bar here, which is what allows this knife to, once you get to this point, kind of flick it right out. Just like any other knife with, a liner lock or a frame lock. The same way that on a liner lock like the TRM Atom, you have to overcome the detent to get it to open, instead of just overcoming the spring force like a standard lock back. Say, this is actually helpful, I have a lock back here. This is a Bird Harrier 2, Spyderco's budget brand. You can see once this deploys, you have to just fight the spring the whole way. There's no, you can flick this, but there's no detent to it. It's really just the force it takes to get that spring pushed back. You can see it rise up, and then fight that, just gravity really, the rest of the way. Whereas with the Tonic here, when you get to this point, you can see the lock, the spring here. I guess it's the lock bar, really, but it springs out a little bit, and it springs out more at this point. But there is a point right here where it catches, and that's where the detent is. So when you break the detent, it fires open. This is something really neat and unique. This is the first time it's been done. Colin was the one who came up with this lock design, and obviously it's adapted from a standard backlock, but it is a neat and a new thing, which has worked really well to make the action on this great. Here's a reverse flick left-handed, no issues at all. Thumb flick it, doesn't matter. This fires out with no problems at all, and that's really what I want to talk about. The knife seems really well done. It's ground fairly thin. It's a little on the smaller side than I expected it to be. Seeing pictures and seeing someone's video or pictures with size comparisons, I thought this was a lot larger. I think like a Tonic XL would be fantastic. I wear a large size glove, and you can see this just fits my hand. If I am going to kind of choke back on it and be more up in my fingers with the choil here, it's just fitting my hand. And if I want to hammer grip it, it's just big enough. So I wish it was a little bit bigger, but that is the size of it for you. Like I said, I wear a large size glove. The action's phenomenal on this for being a backlock. You're fighting that spring the whole time, but you depress that lock bar, and you have free falling. Basically, this is running on bearings, and it operates nice and smooth. So really, really neat, and really cool to see this being implemented for the first time. And I'm excited to see what else Colin does this lock with, whether it's going to be something he sticks with Bestech with, or another OEM, or maybe he himself at some point does knives with the design. That would be really neat to see. But overall, the Bestech Tonic seems like it's done really well, and of course this new style of backlock with the detent is awesome. Allows you to flick the knife out with no problem. No two hands, no fighting a spring, no more of this. How often you try and flip a backlock and you do that? Not gonna happen, as I miss it. But really, it's not likely to happen. You just push right through that detent area and it fires right out. You can take it to that spot and fire it. So really cool. Really neat design overall from Colin. Nice blade shape. Bestech did a good job with the build quality on these. Yeah, super neat. And I wish I got a chance to cut with it before I have to pass it along, but I don't want to hold on to this any longer. So without further ado, it's going to be moving along to Casey over at Knives Fast. And that's going to be it for this video. So if you guys have any questions about the Tonic, Colin is going to be the one to contact. I will leave his Instagram down below. And as I said, these are made by Bestech M390. Really well done overall, and they look like they would be a great cutter, and certainly is fun to fidget with and feels pretty nice in hand for the size. So that's going to be it. I'm going to wrap it up here, keep it nice and short, under 6 minutes. So thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Take care.